Hey, hello everybody. I am PyroFalkon, joined by Hakamura.
Hello.
I almost said joined by ice cream because Hakamura is eating ice cream. And
Joined by ice cream.
this is Smart Factory Tycoon, which was given to me for free from the developer. And that is an important thing, that it was given to me for free from the developer. This is an early access game, and the link is in the video description. And I wanted to get that out now because I'm going to just jump into the game, which I don't usually do. So we just need to pick a logo, and you'll see why I'm going right into it in just a hot second. We need a logo. One of them is a fox, so obviously we need to pick the fox. And they do have purple. I didn't see purple when I did this the last time. All right, Pyro Fox. I don't know. All right. So, Smart Factory Tycoon was given to me for free from a developer, as I said, and it is for a review and all of that. It is trying to be inspired by a game called, what was it, Little Big Workshop?
Little Big Workshop.
Little Big Workshop, which I've never heard of, never seen, never played. I don't know what it is. First building. So, here's the thing with this game. Yes, I'm good. I know what I'm doing. So I want to preface this, first of all, by saying I don't like being negative on games, okay? I play games for fun, and it is not my style to just shit on a game, okay? That's not how I function. I don't find it fun, and I don't really get any... I don't think my audience does either. You know, I can take the piss out of a game sometimes, depending on what that is, like I did with Sonic Forces. But in general, I don't like being negative. However, that all said, I don't particularly care for Smart Factory Tycoon. I'm playing it because I have an obligation to play it. And what I want to do with this stream is explain why I don't like it. And hopefully with that, you can make a more informed decision on whether you might like it. So Smart Factory Tycoon is ostensibly a business simulator, whatever, where you have robots that will do the work for you. And you're building a toy factory, and you get to take on orders, build toys, and move on. So, for example... Here is the market. We have 4 toys available to us. We can't do a mini bowling set yet. So we basically have a little toy drum, a rubber ducky, or a plush bear that kind of looks like a fox. So we're going to just start with the ducky. And in the top right corner here, you see what the machines that are required. So we need a plastic injection machine and a plastic station or a paint station for plastic. So you can't accept the job really until you have the machines. So we're going to quickly do that. I just have to remember where it is in the thing. Machines. There we go. So we need a plastic injection machine, which we'll put here. And how's the volume, by the way?
I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, volume looks fine. And the paint station, which we'll put here. Oh, it is a bit loud. I'm like watching the clicks. The music's really quiet, and the sound effects are really loud. All right. So we have our 2 machines, and then we also need some machines in the robot room. So we have a charger, and we're going to put a lubricator. And now we have everything we basically need to get started with our factory. You can see now we've got check marks in the corner here. So we say plan product, and then this shows you all the steps that are required to make the thing. We need raw plastic and plastic paint, which will be whatevered. And the reason I'm glossing over that is because you don't do any of this actual work. You do have to say which machine is responsible for which thing, just in case you have a large factory. But we've linked our 2 machines. We're going to say we want 10 duckies. and then you set what quality you want. The higher the quality, the more expensive the input, and it helps your reputation, but you don't get to set your final price. So I'm going to go with 70% quality just because we're starting off, and this gives you a kind of a breakdown of what's going on. Max deliverable 35. Oh, well, shit. Let's make 35 then. Okay. And then we say execute. So now, the raw materials are being delivered. We just grab some robots. There are no robots. Why are there no robots in the... Oh, I need the robot market. There we go. So you have little robots who are going to do the job for you. They are pre-named. They have stats. They are varied. You can get some cheapies, which obviously don't do much. I'm going to grab the 2 stars here, Nicole and Anna. You can change their color, but not their appearance. That is not pink. Alright, whatever. So we'll grab you. And then we'll grab you. Let's make Anna red for no reason. Okay. So we now have the raw materials, and the 2 robots are coming. And once they are here, they will get started on their work. And the first problem with Smart Factory Tycoon is that's the gameplay loop. That's it. There's not much more you can do until you have a lot of money. So it's kind of a rough first impression because there's nothing to grab you, and you can only do one contract at once at first. We don't have the money to do anything more than that. So here come the robots. And, oh yeah, sorry, chat. Hello, Dr. Neo, Grissom Green, Dynasty Girl, Mom is here, Mark is here, Philuzis, I believe that's the first time I've seen you, Jeff Jever Pallone, I believe, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I saw that Jaren was here earlier. Anyone else who's lurking, and anyone from the future, hello, I'm sorry, that's usually the first thing I do and I forgot today. Oh, shoot, there was one more thing I forgot to do. I need to make a zone. Because the zone is where the finished goods go. There we go. Alright. So you can see the robots are getting to work, and there are some adorable animations here as they're trying to take the raw plastic and turn them into little duckies. So he's carrying the raw plastic, and it's being pressed.
Squeeze. Ducky.
Very much squish. And then the raw plastic is being taken over this way. And meanwhile, this one is putting some paint down. Thank you, baby.
Aw, Niecy's yelling.
Yep, Niecy brought her ball that's bigger than her head. So there's one duck completed. So they're going to take the duck and put it in the zone. Now, one thing you can notice about their movements, all they ever do is move in right angles, which is fine, except that really kind of makes everything take a bit longer because they're not taking the shortest path between any 2 given doors. Also, you can't make more than one main door, so you can't just make this an open floor plan or something like that. So there are time controls, but I'm just going to let this sit for a second in this time control so I can talk about this. This is the entire gameplay loop. Now, I want to stress that this game is in early access, so there might be more coming, but I haven't seen a roadmap, and their last update, all they did was add difficulty levels, which I think it's kind of, they're kind of missing what can make the game complex. And I also don't know whether they want to make the game complex. So that's why I really want to talk about the game rather than just be like, this sucks, and move on. Because I don't particularly care for this game. I don't. I'm bored. But as I've been thinking about why I'm bored, I think it's because this is ultimately a logistics simulator, or it wants to be a logistics simulator. And some of the design choices that they have made, such as the robots only moving in right angles, while that's weird, it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world because, I mean, if you think about, say, the way Amazon operates their robots, then right angles make sense because they have to move throughout a lot of large aisles, and it'd be easier to program robots to kind of deal with each other if they're moving at right angles to avoid each other. That said, these robots can clip through each other, so there's really no excuse for it. And also, this is as far as the control goes, because I don't believe... Yeah, I can't set... Oh, I can rename the robots. That's nice. I can't set any particular orders for any of the robots. I think one of the big things the game could benefit from is if you could divide the labor, especially because you can change the color of the robots. If you could give orders and say, hey, this robot, his only job is to bring the raw materials into the factory, and then this robot's only job is to take the ducts and bring them over to the plastic presser. Like, if you could divide the labor, not only could you make a more efficient factory, but that would give the player something to do, to test with, to experiment, and try to figure out what the best course of action is for your robots and the factory itself to make more money. Unfortunately, the game doesn't have that. The game doesn't have a lot. And so what we're left with is this, which I think is kind of a shell of a logistics simulator. Now I'll speed it up because I'm getting bored.
Yeah, when you said that they added difficulty levels, that's putting the cart before the horse, I feel like.
Yeah. You need to make sure your core system works properly.
There's no difficulty to increase.
So, but then as I was thinking more on it, I realized maybe I'm just not the right audience, because if this is supposed to be an entry-level logistics simulator, then it makes sense. But I'm a veteran player of Factorio and Satisfactory, and I've started playing Dyson Sphere Program. Surviving Mars is one of my favorite games of all time now, apparently. And even though Surviving Mars is not a logistics simulator, it's still got the systems of moving resources around.
Got logistical systems that you need to rely on.
Right. And so I think the problem is I have gone from very complex games, and those are the ones that I like, to
this very simple one.
Right. So if this is your first entry into logistics games and you think, say, Factorio is too tough or too complicated, or it looks insane, or you don't want the combat, sure, I guess. But I think you could even get better logistical games or business games that give you a little bit more of an interesting flavor than this. Now, I will concede, graphically, I like this game's style. It is very cute. The robots are adorable. The animations are showing polish that are kind of unexpected. Like, the machines have each machine has its own animation, depending on what it does. And I see a potential here, but for me personally, without the game being a lot more complex and giving you a lot more control over everything, maybe automation, maybe having, I don't know, conveyor belts everywhere. Without any of that, personally, I'm not going to get much enjoyment out of this.
It's a toy flock.
A toy flock. So, and I mean, even like, so the robot AI also, like, they're doing their best. I love the little robots, but man, I wish I could give more control to them. Or I wish I had more control over them. And then I would even throw in events where they start breaking down, or maybe they ignore orders for a little while. Just something to give the player a little bit of a reason to pay attention. Because with this, I don't need to pay attention at all. I'm just letting them do their thing because I know they will definitely make it work. So we fulfilled the order, so I say go deliver it. And now I believe they have to take them again one by one into the truck. Yep, there they go. And then once that gets loaded, we'll be paid our $6,000 for our work. Ledge says, maybe if a kid wanted to grow up and be a factory manager. Yeah, exactly. I think that if if this is your very first game into playing a management game or a tycoon game or a logistics game, it's not bad. For an adult audience that has already played a lot of these kinds of games, I would say pass on it. Because you're not going to get anything from this that you couldn't get 1,000 times better from
this could be a hard lesson in patience.
Factorio. Yeah, I mean, for a kid's game, sure. It also has a green message. In the bottom right corner, you can see this -30. I don't know what this does, but that's your sustainability of a factory. And everything you buy lowers your sustainability points. So you're supposed to offset that by planting trees. Like, the tree is adding 3 sustainability. So it's trying to send you, a green message, which is fine, except if there's no negative to having low sustainability, what's the point? And I don't know either way. I haven't played that far. Maybe eventually bad sustainability lowers your progress, or lowers your...
I have to cat mom. She wants to get into her spot.
What? I know, she's wandering around right now. Careful. Oh, does she? Okay. Jeff says, "Hey Pyro, what's your favorite game?" Final Fantasy VI is my favorite game of all time. Haven't played it in a while, and I even have the Pixel remake now. And still haven't played it, because I haven't been in the mood for it. But
sorry about that sound, everybody.
Alright, let's make some plush bears. So now we need a sewing machine and a stuffing machine. Whoops.
Oh, what's wrong with its ear?
So, what?
Its ears are messed up.
Oh, it is. Cute. Okay, so let's get a sewing machine and a stuffing machine. Okay. And I don't need anything else. We'll just take the contract. Max deliverable is 50 units. May as well go for the max. So there's our plush bear. We'll do 50 at 70% quality. We'll have a profit of 14 grand. Okay, execute. And now we just wait again. So let's 10x speed. And there they go. The stuffies look a little sad when they're empty. You'll see them in a second, because the robots should be grabbing them real quick. Or not.
So far, they're just stuffing and then immediately sewing.
Which is fine. I just wish they were more consistent about it. Because they're trying to help each other out, but... See, this is where the problem is. Like, I wish I could I wish I could take control over which one is doing which, because I think we could make it more efficient if one robot, for example, his first task was to just get everything into bring in all the wrong... See?
There's
that's
one.
Yeah, that's a flat one. It looks kind of sad down there.
That's interesting, because the stuffing machine was not occupied.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute. See, the animations are adorable. I like what the style is going for. I really do. But the best way I could describe it, really, is as an adult who has played Factorio, I don't get any intellectual stimulation out of this. And I've been... Legitimately, I took a shower this morning before I started doing the show, and I was going in my head over how I wanted to describe this. And the best metaphor I can give is that I have been in an art class, and now I'm being asked to color in a coloring book. And that's not a bad thing necessarily. Like, it's okay to want to color in a coloring book, but it's also one step down from working with acrylic pours. You know what I mean? Like, for me personally, this is not doing anything for me. But if you want a game that's 100% peaceful, with no real challenge, and you just want to watch cute little robots making cute little toys, it's not bad. I was even looking through some of the other Steam reviews, and there was a streamer who posted a review that said that they were planning on making only an 8-hour stream of this game, and they wound up going 11 hours on their first run through it. And I respect that, because I've done that with other games too. But for me, this is going to be a short stream because I can't do this for 2 hours. We discussed this before the show, and we're only doing a 1-hour streaming Sundays because, I mean, this is it, man. This is the game. And it is unfair, and I will admit it's unfair, to always compare a game with other games, you know, which I do, and maybe I do it too much sometimes. I'm being more cognizant of it. But the more I play this, the more I'm like, I wish I was just playing Factorio. You know? And that's unfair to Smart Factory Tycoon because it does have its audience. I'm just not one of the audience. But I wanted to show it off anyway because, I mean, again, I got the game for free from the dev. They didn't have to do that. That was very nice of them. And I don't want to just sit here and pretend that the game is horrible because it's not. It's fine. It's just not intellectually stimulating. You know?
Yep, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, the little flat bears.
Yep. Flat bears? Yeah, the flat bears are adorable. It's so sad because, like, they really nailed the style. I like the style. I have no problem with the kitty-like Lego bright color style kind of thing. You know, but...
And that could just be what they're going for, is maintaining the aesthetic while they work on the rest of the game.
Could be. And, you know, I have no problem revisiting this game in a year if they add a bunch of things. And I don't think they need to add too much. They don't need to add humans. They don't need to add bugs that come out of the woodwork trying to attack you. They don't, you know, they don't need to add too much complexity, but... oh, my robots are leveling up. That I didn't realize they could do. That's nice. The tutorial is pretty bare bones, too. It doesn't really... It teaches you kind of how to control things, and that's about it. We are running awfully low on cash right now. I believe you lose if you hit negative $5,000. And so at that point, your factory is considered bankrupt. I believe. Let's see. Dr. Neo says, maybe if there was a tech tree added. There is a tech tree. The tech tree is here. This is research and development. There's a few things you can do. Every time you finish a job, you get this. I don't know what you would call this. An award? I don't know. But you can cash those in to increase things. But even then, they're not very exciting. This allows you to reduce robot maintenance by 30%. This allows you to pay your taxes with a 40% discount. That would be nice in real life. This allows you to purchase new buildings with a 30% discount. This allows you to see statistics and detail and building. Like, I mean, it's fine. It just doesn't do anything I haven't seen before. So there's no missions in the game as it stands. Correct. This is the game. There are no missions, no storyline, no anything. There's no game modes. Because like a racing mode might be kind of interesting. But this is it, man. This is the game. You're seeing the game. The entire game. And that's why it's just not enough for me. Which, again... If you want something like this, that's fine. I always mea culpa that, because I don't think there's anything wrong with liking or not liking any game. I mean, I've loved the shit out of Yakuza, and so what? I'm sure lots of people hate Yakuza, but I freaking love the series, and it doesn't matter, as long as you are enjoying what you want to enjoy. But for me personally, again... Coming from 600 hours of Factorio and liking what Factorio does so much, it's really hard for me to get behind a game that doesn't do it that well. And this one just doesn't. It just doesn't. So, it is what it is, and it's fine for what it is, but after the stream, I'm probably going to uninstall it. I wonder if you can lose from low sustainability. That would be nice. That I'm not sure of. Can it... No, mousing over it doesn't tell me anything. Yeah, I don't know. And maybe that's just something that doesn't come into play until much later. But that would be an interesting challenge. That would force you to balance your factory with your green responsibility. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be an additional challenge. It'd be cool if, as time passes, news articles show up about your factory that talked about employee treatment, reputation, sustainability, and whatnot. Yes! That would make it very Kairosoft-like. I love the way Kairosoft handles that kind of thing, because that makes you feel like you're part of the world and that you're accomplishing something. Ah, shit, there's a Kairosoft game I was going to buy, too. Anyway, never mind. Let's not... Stop it, Pyro. Okay, so we finished that, that contract just in time, because we were almost out of money. So let's hit the market again. Oh, now we can do yellow bears. So the prices of yellow bears are very low. So I guess we shouldn't make it then?
Let's hold off on that. Ooh.
But we could make blue bears. Ready for a full day of play or a quick cuddle. Well, that's just delightful. I mean, the price is going up. Does this mean I should be making them when it's low or making them... I guess when it's... I should be making them when it's high. Required sustainability 8. Okay, there's where the sustainability goes into things. So I can't even make the blue bears unless I have much better sustainability. Which doesn't make a damn bit of sense. Looks like the red bears are still what we want. I guess the challenge here, theoretically, could be like... if you start an order on the red plush bears and then the price goes down, that would be a problem? Maybe? Expenses are $2,600 and payment is $9,800. Or expenses are $2,900 and payment is $14,000. Okay, yeah, so we should be doing whichever one has the highest. So we should make more plush bear reds. Okay. Oh, and the machines were already set up. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, do it. Okay, more plush bears. So... yeah, so, like, you know, I see where it's trying to teach you, because it's like, it's trying to teach you marketing, or, you know, some degree of finances. Now we know what the sustainability is, which is cool. I don't know, man. It's just not grabbing me. It's also reminding me of other games from my past. There was a business game where it was basically this, like, it was a factory, but it was humans rather than robots, called Free Enterprise. And I really... whoops. Damn it. Can I move you? Yes, I can move you. Okay. I really liked Free Enterprise because you could make a factory and you could do whatever you wanted with this factory. You hired people like it was an actual job thing. It also featured a controversial feature, which I don't think would exist nowadays, where if somebody was really pissed off at you as a boss, they would come in with an automatic rifle and shoot up the place, including blood. I don't think they would get away with that nowadays. But anyway, it was interesting as a business tycoon game because you had to worry about supply and demand. You had to worry about the changes of your company. You had to worry about the way the company flowed. And that was even more interesting than this for me as an adult because the stresses and worries and obligations you had to do as a boss was an interesting game mechanic, whereas here I don't have to do anything. I don't know, man. So
chilling out, planting trees,
and
making little stuffy birds.
Yeah, and again, like if I want to do this with no conflict, I'd probably play The Sims. You know?
Yep.
Like it wouldn't be as large of a scale, but in The Sims they have a whole business DLC where you buy your own store and you can shape it however you want, and then you make your own products, and then you sell your products, and you have control of hiring employees, how much you charge. You have to focus on your own Sims issues, you know, like their wants and their needs all at the same time, and there's just more going on. This is too chill for me. So, yeah. Dynasty Girl says, as long as it's constructive negative criticism like Pyro is giving, if you're being a dick, that helps no one. Exactly. And that... Because, I mean, there is fun to be had with just shitting on something. I did that with Sonic Forces, but I was trying to have fun with it with Sonic Forces, and I was shitting on it out of love, if that makes sense. Because, like, I genuinely liked Sonic Forces. I just kind of liked mocking their cutscenes, because they were silly. Whereas with this, that's not helpful, because this game isn't bad. It's not bad. Smart Factory Tycoon is not bad. That's the quote that you can all quote me on. You can put that on the back of the box. It's not bad. It's just not exciting. And it's not intellectually stimulating. Which it doesn't have to be, but for me and what I prefer for games, it's not enough. That's it. So, it's alright. It's fine if this is what you want.
Yep,
so,
just nothing super good yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still early access.
So, I don't think I can really talk much more about the game without repeating myself 1,000 times. So we're going to move on to one special event that we have planned today that has nothing to do with Smart Factory Tycoon.
Let me go get him.
Yeah, thank you. So PepsiCo, not sponsored by PepsiCo, PepsiCo has come out with a new Mountain Dew flavor called Flaming Hot. So we bought some because we're idiots, and you can always count on us to give you some honest soda reviews. Apparently, it's spicy soda. So I don't have my face cam on for this, but Mountain Dew Flaming Hot with a blast of heat and citrus flavor with other natural flavors. The picture is a fireball holding a fireball next to a lime that is on fire. This is a soda, mind you. I'm scared. So, are you ready, Akamura?
This guy, we saw it in the store, and this guy was about to buy a 12-pack of it before I found the single serves.
Look, when we go in hard. Okay, ready?
No, not yet.
All right.
I'm opening it.
Dynasty Girl says it's gross.
Let me smell it.
Yeah. It doesn't smell bad to me.
Yeah,
it smells
like lime.
It does smell like lime. It smells like Sprite.
Which frightens me.
All right, ready?
3,
2,
1.
Bottoms up.
Okay.
Oh, that's weird.
What spice? Oh, there it is in the back of my throat.
Yeah, that's weird. There's no spice on my tongue. It's not good. Oh, God. Oh, the second sip fucked me up. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's settling uncomfortably on the back of my throat.
That's like a horseradish spice. It's sticking on the back of my...
I need some...
Where's my coffee? Fuck me.
I need some Capri Sun.
I didn't spit it out. I thought I'd have to spit it out. Hi, Cleo. Oh. That's so weird.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Oh.
It's both boring and uncomfy. It's not...
See, Smart Factory Tycoon is better than Flaming Hot Soda, because
I'm trying to critique it, and shit keeps happening in my mouth.
At least Smart Factory Tycoon is comfy. It's very adorable, and everything looks like plastic, but Mountain Dew Flaming Hot tastes like plastic.
It doesn't even taste like plastic. It tastes like...
No, it tastes like dirt to me.
It's like
or
LaCroix.
Sprite.
It's like...
It's like LaCroix.
It's like I'm drinking seltzer water while somebody next to me is thinking really hard about a lime. And then it starts hurting, but not even all that much pain.
The spice is right at the back of my throat and at the top of my throat, and it's not moving. And it's not getting better.
Because, like, I don't know if the fans know this, but I don't have any tonsils or adenoids, and the spice feels like it's stuck on my uvula.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's so weird.
It doesn't even hurt. It just feels like my uvula is stuck to that upper portion of my nose duct.
100%. That's shocking because usually you and I have different taste experiences. That's exactly what I'm going through right now.
Like it's just kind of uncomfortable. It makes me want to push some water up my nose so I can clear that out. Like that's my signal that I'm super dehydrated.
Oh god, the blue bears crashed. Oh, all the bears are off the market. That's interesting. All right. Blue duckies. Go. Oh. It's not good. It's really not good, but I thought I was going to spit it out, so +1 to you, Mountain Dew. I'm never going to drink that again.
Yep,
I'll finish it off. But
I'm
it's not pleasant.
mine.
Yeah, I'll drink it for you. You know I don't like wasting food and drink. I'll finish it for you.
God,
It's not good.
The flavor is sticking in the space where my tonsils were now.
So we have my Final Fantasy 14 character is Ruin, and she is obsessed with making money. I can see her making this drink because what she'll do, she'll make you take a sip, and then it'll start burning, and she'll be like, you know how you can get rid of that burning sensation? Drink it again. And it does get rid of the burning sensation for a split second, and then it comes back even harder. Yeah, it's not good.
You know?
It tastes like Sprite and also pain. No, not pain, discomfort.
My mouth feels like the hour after I came out of surgery.
Oh, when your dental surgery?
No, not my dental surgery, my tonsillectomy.
Oh.
It took me right back there. See, I had the weirdest tonsillectomy on the planet, apparently, because it didn't hurt afterward. Like, that was the first time we figured out I had some kind of weird Wolverine healing factor. Because, like, they cut my tonsils and adenoids out, and my shit was already starting to repair itself.
Huh.
Like, I don't know if any of you have had a tonsillectomy, but it's supposed to make you feel bad. But I was singing on the ride home. Just for that first couple hours, it was kind of uncomfortable, and there was the taste of scar tissue in my mouth. But this just took me right back there, like, yo. I feel like I'm riding home in the back seat from Dayton Children's.
Oh, man. Well, this has been a day of ridiculous sensations. All right, I want to move.
Yeah,
okay, I can't move that until... I can't move the door until the job is finished. Oh, you can buy additional land here and kind of segregate your businesses, as you can see. It's just... Eventually you can get, like, this building and you can start shipping stuff by rail. Or you can get this building and start shipping stuff by sea. My interest is just not going to be there, like, to wait that long.
Neo says you're an X-Men. Yeah.
Yes.
Basically.
Akamura has ridiculous healing speed.
I have essentially rapid cell growth going on. Like, my hair grows super fast. My skin grows back super fast. Like, I don't know if you saw the scratch on my arm.
No, I didn't know.
Pyro.
I didn't.
I got it last night, and it looks like I've had it for a week.
I didn't even see that you were scratched. Dynasty Girl says, my son is 6 and he likes this horrible soda. Me and my husband wonder if he was switched with an alien when we didn't notice. It's possible. So weird. What else did you get? You got like a new flavor too, like
yeah,
watermelon
I got
something.
Spark. It's raspberry lemonade.
I wanted to take a sip of that too.
Yeah, there's still one in the fridge.
Yeah,
If you want it.
I wanted to sip it. I don't want the whole thing, but I'll have to try it
well,
sometime.
I haven't opened one.
That's fine. I don't need it now. I'm just saying.
Yep, it tastes like raspberry lemonade. Like if you've ever made lemonade and then dropped some raspberry juice in there, which I've done a couple times.
That sounds tasty.
But and it's just like carbonated raspberry lemonade. It's basically a sparkling raspberry lemonade. It doesn't even taste like a Mountain Dew product.
Huh.
In retrospect, they really should have put that under the brisk label.
You know, the more I'm sitting here watching my robots, it is very chill. I think something else this game could use is a day-night cycle. Because there is a clock in the bottom right corner. Like, it's now 1,700 hours, and now 1,800 hours. I know that would require a lot more work on the graphics. So it's obviously not something where I'm like, you must do this. You know, none of my criticism is like this. But, like, I think that would liven this up a little bit. Like, if you could have lit paths in the floor that turn on at night or something like that. Just, I don't know, man. Just something to make it really interesting when you're just sitting here doing nothing. Because when you sit here doing nothing with the camera locked in one spot, it really highlights that there's not much going on with this, you know?
Yes.
And that sucks. Because I don't want to hate this game. It's just not intellectually stimulating for me. Anyway, Cleo says now the Spark Mountain Dew is good. So yeah, what would you say about it? Like, is it?
It makes me want a voltage. That's it.
A voltage?
Mountain Dew voltage is just blue. It's blue
Oh.
raspberry Mountain Dew.
Oh right, yeah, I like the voltages.
Like, I don't want the lemon. I just want the raspberry.
It wouldn't be too much heavier, would it? Light up the lights that are there and make the scene dark. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know how games are programmed. It might be super easy to do a day-night cycle. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that would be interesting. And I think it would give it, like, this really kind of cool look. There was a game we played earlier this year that I flippin' love called... Oh, shit. What was the name of it? It's a golf game. It's like Sim Golf. Golftopia, where you make your own golf course, and they have this really cool night cycle where when it's night, the greens and the fairways and everything gets outlined in neon colors. It looks 80s as hell. It's so interesting. And I think that kind of weird glowy path would look really cool in this game. Like, trace the tiles, the invisible tiles that the game works with, but just trace them in, like, a neon green or something to show that night has fallen. I don't know. Just something like that. It'd be visually interesting. Because this isn't visually interesting, what's going on right now. I don't know. Pyro, have you done sim games? Any challenge mods? I made my own challenge. I have done the Sims Socialism Challenge twice. I have been yelled at in the comments that it isn't actually socialism, which was the stupidest comment, among the stupidest comments I've received. Turn machines, edit it, right. So I want to move the door here. There we go. And then say yes. And now we do that. Okay. Cool. So now that's a little bit more efficient. What is this? Ship R. Ship R. Oh god, the prices on those have tanked. So if I do ship R... Yeah, so I'm supposed to do this when the price is high, I think. So... the prices are pretty low for everything other than the dog. But I need 5 different machines for that, and I don't think we can afford it. Unicorn. Let's make a unicorn. So 34. We link this plastic injection machine. We link the plastic paint station at 70% quality. Execute. It's not very much money we're getting out of that, but it's still a profit. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was talking about.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh,
I
The
got
Sims.
Mad brain fog.
It's fine. The Sims. So the Sims Socialism Challenge is a thing I did with The Sims where everybody had to always be equal with everything. Like their bedrooms had to be identical. No one was allowed to have any interests. No one was allowed to have any individual items. Everything was for the community. And it was a race to see how fast I could get everyone to the top of all the career tracks. It was a lot of fun. I just wish people wouldn't bitch at me about the friggin' term socialism.
That's not socialism. Socialism
Yeah.
is this.
It was.
I'm so much smarter than you because I know what socialism is, and I'm applying it to a fucking game.
I can't remember if I wound up deleting that comment or not, but it was very aggravating. It was also the top liked comment, which made me sad. That was someone taking me way too seriously.
Imagine taking the piss so hard you end up just pissing in your own mouth.
Why are you? Have you been that quiet the whole time?
I don't
Oh my
think-
god, the gain is off.
Oh, that'll do it.
Oh
That'll
my
really
god,
do it.
I am so sorry, Akamura.
It's okay. I mean, to be fair, I haven't been commenting much because I had to go get the disgusting soda, and I wonder if that's what's affecting me. I'm like, my mouth is traumatized.
Possibly.
Oof.
Wow, you were super quiet that whole time. I don't think anyone... If anyone told me you were quiet, I missed it. I feel bad.
I don't think anybody even noticed, which is okay.
Yeah.
We're not here for me.
It's fine. I've thought about doing the socialism challenge again, because Sims 4 has added a shitload of careers since I played it the first time, and doing that challenge is really fun. Also, I got to work on my improv skills, and that was before I did heavy edits, so it probably would be a lot less boring now if I did it. Anyway. How's Nisi? Asked Dynasty Girl. She's fine. She's a pistol.
Yep, she's full of beans.
She is 100%. Oh, God. Have you burped up the soda yet?
Oh, I'm scared.
Oh, God.
I haven't burped it up, but I'm definitely going through some trauma.
The taste went up my throat, or the spice went up my throat and is now on the back of my tongue.
Ugh.
Oh, that's unpleasant. God damn it, Mountain Dew. Ugh. Holy shit, look at the cat.
Aww,
Can you get a picture of her?
Beans out.
Yeah, if you can get a picture of her in that position, we'll share that with everyone on the Discord once we're done here. Annie Butt. Let's see. Hugs at Pyro and the Akamura. Thank you, Jaren. Have I ever mentioned that? I know I've mentioned that. For anyone who doesn't know, if you ever get to meet me in real life, I have said before, I don't know what the term is per se, but you've heard of people who are huggers or people who are handshakers. I tend to be a mirrorer, where, like, if you want to hug me, I'll hug you back. If you want to high five, I'll high five you back. If you don't want to touch me, I won't touch you back. What?
He won't high five you. He'll poke your hand. Don't trust him.
No one else would know the reference. I'll poke your hand because you know the reference.
No, you never give me high fives.
You showed me Tales of Vesperia. What more do you want me to do?
No, you know the reference, so he'll poke your hand. Oh my god, my head.
Yes, who cares about the humans? I want to hear how the cat is doing. Yeah, Nisi is currently passed out in her tree, but 3 of her 4 paws are not on the... Oh, is that her tail?
That is her tail.
Oh, okay. 2 of her paws are off the
Well,
thing.
don't forget, she sticks her back feet up where her front feet are, so she turns into
she's
some
so
kind of weird
weird.
front-footed.
I don't understand how dangling half her limbs off the thing is possibly comfortable, but she is passed the fuck out right now.
I find it really comfortable to like dangle one of my legs.
Did you get her picture?
I did. You can see beans.
Okay. We'll show that on the Discord once we're done here.
Oh god, my head. I'm
Aw.
going through it, guys. I'm going through
Oh,
it.
it's a good. We're almost done. Like I said, this was always going to be a short stream, so it's okay. Oh, we can make a basketball hoop. Let's make a basketball hoop. We'll make some more machines. So we need a forge station, 2 forge stations. Oh God, never mind. How much is this going to run me?
Oh god, I'm crying.
Let's see. It doesn't tell me the price.
Why not?
It only tells me the price after I click it. That's not
Fucked
great.
up.
That's really not great because I don't know. Okay, the rocket only needs an assembly station in addition to what we have. So let's do that one.
Yep.
So
Dynasty Girl is saying she is a hugger. Just so everybody knows, if we do an event, when it comes to strangers, which you guys kind of are, I'm very much a don't fucking touch me-er. So please don't.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's fine. That's totally fine. Because I know Ledge is definitely a non-toucher. If Ledge ever meets us in real life, he'll just probably nod at us. Okay. Max exit. How many can I? 20. Okay. Wow, this one is not very profitable. But let's build some rockets.
Gonna build a rocket.
Hello, Crowbeak. Thank you for joining the stream. Did I see a unicorn inner tube? Probably. Maybe? Oh, no, it's just a unicorn. It's not a tube. He just kind of sits on the table.
I think my body can't figure out how to process that soda because I'm like crying and my nose is starting to run. I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
It's a weird soda, man.
Oh, God. I'm having a bad time.
Yeah. Why did I need so many things? I didn't catch exactly why I needed so many things.
Like, don't worry, everybody. I'm going through it, but I'm just like,
oh,
holy shit.
That's kind of cool. This I didn't realize you could do. I didn't realize you could change the color of your walls and things. I mean, it's not enough to make a big difference in the game, but it's a nice little customization feature. I mean, whatever.
Okay, there's a very distant aftertaste, and it tastes like I tried to eat tree bark.
I can't join you on that one. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, Crowbeak, you're getting a hug for sure. You and I have known each other for 20 years. Okay. I think we've pretty much run our course for the day.
Yeah, there's unfortunately not very much to the game.
Yeah. I still... You know what I really want to do after this? Legit. I want to get a mod for The Sims where I can get purple hair so we can fix Ruin and then have Ruin make her store. Because if anyone's going to own half of SimCity, it's going to be my Sims version of Ruin.
It's going to be Ruru.
I need to make that happen. But, yeah, Akamura has... You know what? Since we've got 4 minutes left, I didn't specify the reference. Why is the soda 3 different colors?
It is?
Like, in the bottle, it's, like, reddish, but if you look at the top of the bottle where there might be some residue, it's this weird brownish orange. That's not a color found in nature.
It looks red to me, but I also haven't drank a lot of it.
Oh. Even the top bits? The top little...
Oh god, it is orange.
Yeah, right? It changes its color based on how much is around it. That's fucking weird. Anyway,
That disturbs me greatly.
we have been talking about dirt soda. I'm not sure everyone remembers that reference either, so please, for the benefit of the audience, if you could describe your dirt soda experience.
There was one time when I was a little kiddywink, I got punched by one of my siblings into a pile of dirt, and the dirt got in my mouth, and it tasted like Sprite. And that was, I didn't realize what Sprite had tasted like, so when I tried Sprite for the first time, I was like, this tastes like the dirt. And my mom was confused because she was neglectful and didn't know I got my ass beat when I was like 4. And I'm like, there was a time when Ben and Sam pushed me into the dirt and it tasted like this. And my mom thought I was full of shit. Joke's on you, Mom. It tastes like dirt.
Yeah, so I was going to say, so the point is, the Akamura now...
I cannot drink Sprite.
Yeah.
Unless I can't taste it all.
Let's see. Market prediction. I still don't understand the point exactly. Unless you're supposed to take a contract and then not sell it until the price goes up, maybe? Garden costs, reduce building costs. Yes, please. Oh, that's the one I should have picked. So if I cut all of my costs, then I will automatically be more profitable.
So the next time you guys get a Sprite, you're going to drink it and you're going to notice an earthy flavor.
Earthy flavor.
Yes.
So...
like mushrooms, but disgusting.
I need to... the first techs you should buy are to reduce your costs, because then you're going to have bigger profits faster. And then you can turn those bigger profits into a bigger factory sooner, I guess. Yeah, it's too simple, man. I want to like this game. I really do. I'm going to sort of keep my eye on it. If it gets some substantial complexities and improvements over the coming months, I might revisit this, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I will ever find this intellectually stimulating enough to stick with it. It's not a bad game. It's just not good. It's fine. Anyway. Yeah, this is the gameplay loop. What are you drinking so I can avoid it all just together? It's Mountain Dew Flaming Hot. It's a new flavor that they just came out with. Yes, this is an early access game. They've been doing a lot of
gimmick flavors lately. I'm kind of not about it.
They are. I don't know what Mountain Dew or PepsiCo are doing. But that is their stated goal. That is their stated goal.
Well, last year they released that gingerbread shit instead of the holiday brew, and I'll never forgive them.
Oh yeah, the gingerbread soda was not good. By the way, I actually meant to mention, the developers of this game are Turkish. It's just an interesting thing to me because of all the countries that I've played games from, I don't think I've ever played a Turkish game before. And the localization is pretty decent. If they are not native English speakers, then they are damn close, and they've made a study of it. Because I've played games that have come from Japan or Germany or trying to think. I've played a few Chinese games where the localization is just garbage and it's really hard to know what they're doing, which I don't. Again, I'm not shitting on the company. It's like if I tried to translate my book into any other language, it would be awful, but so I would try to hire someone who was a professional translator to do it. My point is that, like, the localization of Smart Factory Tycoon is pretty damn good. There's a few typos I've found, but nothing any more than an American company would make, a native English speaker. So it's not bad. There is some potential here, but I don't think the potential is going to outweigh how basic it is. Because that's something that I don't think can be fixed. The core vision of the game feels like it's always going to be a simplistic logistics simulator, and just for me personally, I need something more than simplistic. Okay, I think that's about it. Mountain Blade is Turkish? Really? I did not know that. I love Mountain Blade. I'm not good at it, but I really like the game. Anybot, this does seem like a very idle game, essentially. Yeah, I would go with that. Like, this, it feels like a Kairosoft game that doesn't have the polish that usually is in a Kairosoft game. So, wow, we are losing money very rapidly. Can I don't know why I'm still playing this either, because I'm really not having a tremendously fun amount of time. So I think we're going to get out of here. This has been enjoyable, and I always like talking to you guys, no matter what. So, you know, hopefully this can help drive your purchasing decision, whether you want to give it a try for yourself or give it a pass or whatever. I believe it's $20. No. 15. I think it's 15 USD. Which I still think is a little pricey for what's here. But, again, final recommendation, if you have ever been interested in a logistics simulator or a business simulator and you think games like Factorio are too complicated and you want to kind of dip your toe into the water, this isn't a horrible option. It's just probably not going to stick with you for very long. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not you. Maybe it will. Who knows? But that's all I'm going to say for now. I think we're done. We're going to continue drinking our horrible sodas and regretting our... You're going to
continue drinking the horrible soda.
I'm going to continue drinking my horrible soda and
I'm done
questioning my life decisions. Thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you again next week for another stream. Also, actually, I'll announce it because I'll finally put it up. There is going to be a premiere on May 4th. That's in 3 days? Wednesday?
Yep.
The next project for the channel that I've been keeping a secret this whole time. On May 4th, we will be premiering Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. They're going to be half-hour episodes, although the first one's like 27 minutes because I done goofed on the timer. I'll do a premiere at 3 p.m. Eastern, so if you want to show up and be in the chat, you can. I was going to make it a 1-hour special, but I don't know why I didn't. Anyway, so we're going to be doing that series for a while until people want me to shut up. So enjoy that too. Have a good week, everyone, and we will see you next week, either way, for another stream.
Bye.
Bye.
I have some serious brain rot.
From Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
I need to lay down.
Okay.